Hammer Gang. Cause we always hit the nail on the head. So check this out, my mom and Hurricane fans. My Florida State, I don't know what to call y'all. But anyways, the draft. As you guys know, the draft is coming up. Now, Florida State do have a few players, I think like 6 players, that could go in the draft. Not highly. Yeah, they might go last round, 7th round. Nah, but nonetheless, man, Florida State got Asante Samuels. He'll probably be the highest pick for the Florida State Seminoles. Now, he might go 1st round. From what I'm hearing, maybe to the Steelers at number 24. That's the highest I'm hearing, but might be a 2nd round pick. Nonetheless, that'll be Florida State's highest pick, if any of them get picked. You know, I do think some of them will, but let's keep it moving. Next up on this list, you got a guy by the name of Handsaw, whatever it is. He got a jacked up last name too, so I ain't even gonna attempt that. But looking like he's projected to probably go at number 55, 54-ish. You know, latest highest number he'll probably go at is like 123, somewhere around that area. Teams that's probably gonna, you know, pick him up is the Colts or the Eagles, depending on how bad they need a shit no. But all right, so Marvin Wilson. Now, if Marvin Wilson were to go into the draft last year, he probably would have been a high pick. But this year, he's been totally overrated, plain and simple. Didn't live up to the hype. Dude right now is projected to be probably like the number 97th to the Chargers, or maybe around 145-ish to the Jaguars. Tough, man, because at the beginning of the season, before, you know, everything played out, you know, Marvin Wilson was like listed as like the number, I want to say 5 top player in the country. Man, the cookie crumbled on that one. All right, so another name, very well known to the Florida State fans and probably nobody else. They call him Scary Terry, but he scares nobody. He's projected to go the highest, probably like 117 to the 49ers, and lowest 206 to the Colts. That's tough. This dude is tall and lanky, but just couldn't stay healthy or consistent. Need to work on his route running too. He did get shut down by DJ Ivy. We know. And of course, you got Joshua. Now, Joshua here is a defensive end that's been trending downwards when it comes to the draft now. Highest he'll probably go is at 129th to the Seahawks. And the lowest he'll probably go is 211 to the Browns. So nothing there to really talk about this defensive end. You know, if you want to talk about defensive ends, you got to talk about the University of Miami. All right, so next up you got a guy by the name of Norris Robinson. Now, this guy actually made a better stock for himself. I mean, God, these guys are so terrible. They're so terrible, but nonetheless, even on a 3-6 season, he kind of made a little splash. Now, he's expected to go as high as 133 to the Saints, or as low as 211 to the Browns. That's tough. Janoris, man, I know you wish you could go back in time and never went to FSU, but you play with the hand you dealt with. I mean, I think that's pretty much it for, you know, FSU prospects. I don't really see none of these guys really going any first round or whatever, other than Asante Samuels. You know, it's been tough, man. You got a head coach in Mike Norvell that's in over his head, and a team that's set to go 3-9 this season. You know, a lot of you guys didn't want to come back. You wanted to declare for the draft. You didn't see no improvements going into 2021 if you stayed. So I understand, man. Leave the shit show and move on with yourself, you know. Good luck in the NFL wherever y'all land or end up, but FSU is at a all-time low. Damn, that's tough.